All right, what's up, you guys? I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use Runable.ai. That way you can actually use them to go ahead and create flyers like this, as well as carousels or slideshows exactly like this that you see on Instagram all the freaking time. And so I'm already using this on a daily basis, and I already got a client with this. And so you can use this for yourself for marketing purposes, or just use it to charge clients, right? Because these are highly aesthetic flyers. You can provide value, you can educate people, you can use them to CTA people back to specific software, service, product, right? Even flyers like this where you can go ahead and put a bunch of text. And so I'm going to basically teach you guys how to do this for free. The only thing that I ask is that you just subscribe, follow, and use my affiliate link, right? Because I'm not really that's all I ask. But essentially, I'm already using this for myself, right? These are my flyers, and I could probably show you guys on screen too, but it's telling my story and everything. So with that being said, I'm going to pop onto here because I'm going to be showing you guys a Loom screen recording of how everything works, okay? So using the link, go ahead and sign up and create your account. It's free. You guys get access to certain credits, and then after that, it's super, super cheap as far as getting onto the paid plan. But essentially, this is what it looks like. And what you're going to do is you're going to scroll on Instagram and you're going to just go through your feed and screenshot all of the examples, just like how I showed you guys on my phone. You're going to screenshot that and put it into your camera roll because you're going to be training this to do exactly what you want. Okay, so that's exactly what I did. Here I have mine, and just to kind of show you guys my stuff, right? I built this framework for my AI agency. Okay, so I built this is all using my photos. Okay, so I say Sky Digital. I built a 2-year system in 4 weeks. AI didn't just save me time; it changed what was possible. And you can do these carousels, right? 2 to 3 years to build a business system, right? Providing some more information. This was a picture I used from when I was in Mexico. This was at a car meet. I was doing it the hard way, no automation, no system, just grinding, manually doing everything that AI now handles in minutes. Then I went all in on AI tools. And then step 4, step 5, step 6, right? Telling the results of me actually using and implementing AI in my business. So that was me, made 254. I think we're at like 260 now in the span of 6 months. The first 6 months of the year, this is what happens when your business runs itself. And then want the same results, DM me AI. We build custom AI-powered systems for businesses, CRM, automations, websites, apps, all integrated, link in bio, right? So these are the types of frameworks that you can actually create using your own pictures or having it generate other pictures for you to go ahead and create stories, provide value, and sell people. This is one of the clients that I have, right? I got onto it by the second day. I got a client, and I took his pre-existing story on Instagram that was so shit. And you guys can do outbound. You can hit up your friends, whatever the case. I know him personally. This is my boy Tabari. He's like a B&B guru. But I'm going to show you, right? I'm going to provide value. I'm going to show you exactly what his story was. Like, you're going to see it's Snapchat, text, and horrible pictures, horrible storytelling, right? He's very, very successful. But look at the difference, right? You're going to look at the before and then the after. This is the exact reason why I'm teaching you guys how to do this. So, got many followers this month, so I thought I would come here and show you guys my story, right? Cool photo. Got his cars, to black and white text, photos, everything, right? You get what he's trying to do, okay? So he's just telling a story. He's telling people how he came up, right? Everything he went through, all the struggles, to working under Grant Cardone, to moving out on his own, to being hired, to then working his way up. Screenshots of sales, commissions, full circle moment to when he started versus him being top salesman, to then making a lot of money, but it was costing him his health. And so he's telling a story. He's selling right now. And then he got into B&B, right? He's all his commissions, met his friend who's now his mentor / business partner. And right, he's just telling a story. But that's it. That's where it stopped. And so I talked to him about this. And let me exit out of here. And I just did it. I'm like, you know what? Let me do it for free. Let me show you. And then we can negotiate price after. So he already has a Dropbox folder, and this is really, really cool because you can train Runable to reference a Google Drive, a Dropbox folder. So if you have videos or images, I'll briefly cover that. But got all these, and I basically took his story using Claude or ChatGPT. And fun fact, I actually have my own version, right? Safe Sky AI, but that's another video for another day. And I literally took it and I trained it to make collages, cinematic styles with the text, right? Just took his whole story. I understood it from the growth operator perspective, kind of. And then I just rebuilt it. And I shortened it. I took out what was unnecessary. And so this is the after, guys. And he fucking loves it. He wanted to make a couple of tweaks to the story just simply because I grabbed from what I saw there. And there was a couple of things he wanted to add. So other than that, he said it was fire, right? Screenshots, earnings, bleed style with text, real photos that you guys see. These are all from his Dropbox. I just made it 10 times better. And so you can do this to sell on your stories. You can do this to make posts out of it, right? This is his actual story. To him losing 60K, to then getting his first Airbnb that was profitable, to then scaling, getting more, property after property. Collage styles, there's this photo, there's boxes of him furnishing it. There's him going to Burlington to buy all the furniture, to then him getting a 32 unit deal in his hometown, right? And there's the building, these are all the keys, to then him scaling and having 200 plus B&Bs across 6 different markets all around the world. To now his dream, now he has his dream life, his cars, his girl, penthouse, connections, him posted up at his school, to being able to give back to his mom, right? Humble beginnings right here, or all the way up here, and being able to fly her out, take her on a trip to Europe that he paid for, to then helping others, right? This is a story. And then finally, because Instagram only allows 20 slides, so I had to fit it in 20, to wrapping up the whole story with a soft CTA, right? So this is what I'm going to be training you guys to do here today. Let me zoom out of this. There it is. Perfect. So just to show you what you can do, I already got a client that's paying for this. So what you're going to do is you're going to use Claude, get a prompt, and you're going to, like I said, go on Instagram, screenshot all of the stuff that you want to use as far as references, examples, and you're going to upload it and say, hey, I want to use Runable to go ahead and create me flyers. And I want to reference this style. Get your prompt, and you're going to head over back into Runable. And to show you guys, right, let's just say you want to do it for personal, for lifestyle, right? Let's say you got crazy results, you live a crazy lifestyle, you have a product, service, or offer that you want to push people towards. You're going to go ahead and upload those photos into a Dropbox folder, and see here I have it labeled Runable.ai assets folder. I have background, earnings, right, for my affiliates, and then I have lifestyle. So in my lifestyle photos, I have pictures from my camera roll that I'm using, right, and that you guys saw these in the earlier flyers. And Runnable, with the prompt, you can actually tell it to pull off of your photos. So anytime you have new photos, you can just upload it, label them, tag them. All right, these are all lifestyle photos of shit that I've done over the past like 2-3 years. And you're gonna go ahead and just say, hey, I want to build a framework, telling my story, right? And it's going to pull from that Dropbox folder. You'll have the framework using AI or Claude, and then give it all the information it needs. And you're just going to work one by one with all these prompts. So that's essentially what I did. And this one took me about like 2 days, but you can kind of see me working with Claude or working with Runnable to get it exactly how I wanted it to. And so up here, you're going to see, like, I can click to open, and I'd have to download them, but I didn't like the way it came out. So this is the final result, right? I was having trouble getting this one shifted to the right, and you're gonna be able to see, oh, maybe it didn't save, and I deleted the ones. Yeah, so you can see the previous variations that I had, right? This was in yellow, not how I wanted, but just if I keep scrolling up, you're gonna see all of the examples and variations, right? This one had no text at all because I was just getting the formatting right of how I actually wanted it. But other than that, once you train this to the point where it's solid, you can just run these up over and over again and have your marketing materials. All right, this is actually the first variation. I was just pulling from his Dropbox folder, and you can see it was cropping out. It just didn't look good. And so I was just testing different variations, going like even these pictures that you see right here. All right, you can see that this here in the middle is black, and then the previous version should have done it in white. But same thing, moving around the text, making sure that the photos are in style. And so let me show you guys. You can even use these for carousels, right? I know many of you have probably seen slides like this, right? These freaking little educational ones. And let me show you what that looks like on my phone because I already posted these. So 6 reasons why affiliate marketers don't make money. And it's like 6 myths that I'm busting, right? And so I'm explaining that, debunking all of these. And then I have an earnings. So real results, real payouts. You see here that someone made 5K with the company. And then I have a ready to start CTA. And so you can train these to use your photos. You can train them to use AI generated photos that you guys see here, right? Myth number 1, with generated photos, title, and then subtext. And you can just go ahead and download these and post them and use them. All right. I had to cut the video because I was scrolling all the way up, but these are the ones that I use for my personal stories. So to come up, you can kind of see the variation there to, working 18 an hour, nothing worked. This was my car. Then I found it, right? These are photos that have the bleed effect or just have text. And so, we all eat with screenshots of my affiliates to I found my team, found my people, my business partner to, this is me at 22 years old building for companies. So it's not me just selling, this is me just using or kind of showcasing exactly what you can use it for. So just do that. If like I just wanted to show you guys how to. I guess the next one that I'm working on right now is for my actual affiliates. And so perfect example of me uploading it. I got a prompt from Claude, understanding what my company does and the branding. I uploaded that prompt here. These are reference photos that I screenshotted, right? Same concept. I want to do the same thing for my affiliates with their earnings. So framework flows, I gave it the instructions. Okay, it received it. Then I uploaded my guy's, picture that I got from him, and then his earnings screenshot. I pasted the Claude prompt in here, and then this is what it generated me. And so let me download this because it crops it out, and I can open up the entire picture. So bam, I use reference photo, I use Claude to prompt it, and then I uploaded my photos. And so this is actually supposed to be in green, so I'm probably going to change it. I'm probably going to change the text, make it a little bit smaller, and it got my logo wrong. So, but I have a flyer now, and then I could just make variations off of it. So just quick little recap of how to actually use. So let me get at this. Okay, I will upload a photo for you to use as reference for my company LL and use the original colors from the earnings screenshot and minimize the text so it's not big. And so I'm going to pause it here because I don't want to show my camera roll. Okay, perfect. Use the reference photos, earnings screenshots, no go color, and keep delivery. Go ahead and upload the reference photo for whenever. So I just upload it right here. Bam. Runable is going to read it and then go from there. And so you guys will get to see me working and doing this real time. So reference photos, prompts, folders, upload yours, and then just prompt it and go. And literally you can use this to charge people as a service, use it for yourself, use it to create cool fucking flyers, provide value, provide content. So let me see. This is the actual legal line. Go to photo good. I use the photo going forward to confirm before I proceed. Is this photo meant to replace? Yes, it is. So confirm that. And then we'll see what it cooks up. But yeah, quick little, damn, this is not quick at all. It's 15 minutes. But yeah, hopefully you guys got value. I'm going to see what this generates. But yes, you can use this for whatever. And I will probably end the video there. Just to kind of show you guys a tool and how you can use it. And then I have everything sectioned off here as well as my business partners chats. So Runable is a great fucking tool. Like I said, I'm going to be leaving my affiliate link down below if you guys want to help me out, and appreciate the value and the sauce I'm giving you guys for free. And then let me see what this actually cooks up because I'm having so much fun with this, bro. I'm using this on a daily basis. But yes, once you get the framework down, you can train it. Have it set up, or you type in new flyer, new framework, and if you give it frameworks, it'll spit out options to you, and you can select. So I have 10 frameworks for my main marketing business, and I have 10 frameworks for my AI business. And so I got 10. It'll show me. I'll pick, framework number 15, and then I'll just upload the photos that I want, work on it one by one, and go from there. So this was the second one, and I actually used a photo here. This looks a little bit better, but I still got to change it back to the greens earnings. But another cool thing here is that it allows you to actually see everything. And so I'm like, this is really, really fucking cool. But so if I wanted to go here, I can click on an image and say, I want you to reference this or whatever case. So reference the uploaded earnings picture and use the green. Usually if I click on it, so probably because this is a uploaded one. So let me copy this one. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can copy paste. And then just to show you what I mean, if I click on that, let me do Control V and Control V there. You can just copy it there. All right, so without re-uploading it, you kind of have your whole stuff that you upload here. You can kind of just zoom out like a map and it'll just continue generating images. But yep, I'm going to finish this. Just want to make this quick video out there to give it to you guys. Like I said, subscribe, use affiliate link, and I'll see you guys in the next video.